everybody, it's Claire. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing a foundation by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is their stick foundation that I just got my hands on last week, and I wanted to do a full tutorial for you guys on camera. And so right now I just have my eye makeup done, so I thought I would save my face portion, do a walkthrough demo and review on this product. So the product does look like this, and this is my first stick foundation, so I'm really excited to try it out for you guys and give you the feedback. I am in the shade Warm Natural, and the amount of product that is in this foundation, it's a net weight of 9 grams and 0.32 ounces. So that is the amount of product. You can see it is a rotate style foundation like this, and it's kind of wild to see the foundation in a stick form because I'm so used to liquid. And a little bit of background on my skin is that I do have dry skin, and on the website the product says that it's more ideal for oily to combination skin, but I never let that stop me when foundations say it's recommended to the opposite texture of my skin. What I'll typically do instead is apply a little moisturizer beforehand, help make the product glide on a little better to my dry skin. So I'm just gonna moisturize first. To tell you guys a little bit more about the product on what the website says, the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick comes in 30 different shades, which is wonderful to get a really nice wide range with different undertones. And then it also says that it is full coverage, which I would assume in a stick it just seems like application would be a little bit stronger. So just be wary that it will be a more full coverage foundation since it is in a stick form. And also this retails for $25, and you can get it on Sephora, on the Anastasia Beverly Hills website, and I believe in Ulta. So I'm gonna go in and directly apply this to my skin. I'm gonna rotate this up, and you guys will see I do have acne scarring on the sides of my face here and a little bit of melasma right through the center of my face. So I always like to see how those spots and discoloration cover first to really get an idea of what the foundation, how much cover it can do. I'm just going to place this directly on, and as you can see, that goes right away. I'm gonna focus it there, create a little mustache, and then go below the lips. I'm just gonna go until I feel like I have enough to spread around and even out my skin tone, so we'll just start about there. And I'm gonna go in one side. I thought I would try with a brush. So I feel like with the full coverage foundation that's a little thicker, using a dense brush like this one is nice and dense to really work the product around. And then I'm also gonna use a damp beauty blender by Real Techniques on the other side. So I'm just gonna buff this product in. I'm gonna get a mirror a little closer so I can see close up and let you guys know how that blends out. So the color looks really good so far, and it's pretty easy to move around with a style brush like this. I wouldn't blend it out with like a duo fiber because again, it's a little bit of a thicker formula, so you need something that can really work in and buff out those edges so there's nothing harsh. It's covering up that scarring really nicely. I'm just gonna buff over this area because I do have a bit of darkness underneath my lip. I love to see how that covers. It's giving me a good matte to satin finish, nothing very dewy at all. The coverage is pretty unbelievable on the scarring over here because those are very dark. Now I'm going to move on to the other side and use a beauty blender. I always like to see how a sponge works with a product like this, and it'll probably actually take out some of the full coverage. If you don't want too much full coverage with a foundation like this, a sponge is a better option because it'll kind of just take off that extra layer of makeup. So it depends on the kind of look you're going for. I don't mind the full coverage. I actually really like full coverage, especially because I have acne scarring. It covers the scarring really well, but I would say with a more dense, thick brush, you will get a more full coverage effect. So the application definitely depends on that. I'm gonna take a little more and focus on those areas again, just to build up the coverage more. As you can see, it just takes that color right out. Go right in here. And I read that a lot of people use these or have tried this for contouring, which is really cool. And I could see it'd be so easy to just drag like a darker shade down the slopes of your cheeks and then buff that out into a really nice contour. So that's a really good option with these as well. Or highlighting, doing the opposite effect with a lighter color. And do more of a dabbing motion. And I'm so happy to see that these scars are disappearing. That's really important to me. So this is absolutely full coverage. And it's actually sitting well with my dry skin. I thought this would look a lot more patchy since it is full coverage and in a stick form on my dry skin. But I think what's key is just to really just hydrate your skin beforehand, whether that's with a primer spray or with a moisturizer, and you will be good to go. So here is my skin up close. And I honestly don't see that it's super mattifying on my dry skin. I think it looks very pretty and like skin still. You cannot see much through. There, it does take out a lot of the coloring in my acne scars. It took out about 90% of that coloring, which I'm very happy about because that's usually my problem area. So overall, I would say that it's a very nice full coverage foundation, and you can work with it still if you have dry skin. If you have oily skin, this is a beautiful full coverage foundation. And my favorite part about it is the fact that a stick is so easy to just go in. It's mess free since it's a direct contact. This would be so easy to travel with, very travel friendly, which I love. The color is pretty spot on. I want to look between here and my neck, maybe just a hint darker, but with concealer you can eventually have that nice and blended out. So there you have it, guys. That is going to complete this review and demo on the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick. Let me know if you guys have this in your makeup kit and what your thoughts are on this foundation. This is definitely very full coverage, probably one of my most full coverage foundations now that I own. So this definitely made it to the top for those full-blown, full glam looks. So I'm sure you'll see this in a makeup tutorial very soon. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you did, and also hit the subscribe button below to see more videos like this. Hope you guys are all having a great day, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye!